Alright, welcome back to the channel, guys. It's Techno Knight, and we are on the final quest of the Frozen Wilds in Horizon Zero Dawn. We are on part 7, so if you've been following along, we've done a whole lot of side quests. We've seen the snow and how we can interact with it, and it's actually quite nice that you can actually... the snow actually reacts to you walking in it. That's quite interesting. I didn't actually notice that until right now. Okay, so before we start with the final mission, let's talk to
Wish you
Nalta.
luck on the mountain.
Okay, I thought he was gonna say more. So yeah, let's go for it.
Still ready?
Oh yes. On your word.
It hasn't been easy for you, Aurea. Getting back to this point.
It was all to hear her voice again. This time, we both will.
I'd like that.
Are you ready then? Once we ascend, it will be hard to turn back. Finally, we ascend.
How? I don't see a way up.
Not up. Through.
No, brother! So you see, I too can call upon the power of the Old Ones.
What was this place?
The spirit once told me that this all used to be part of its domain. A fortress that defended humankind from terrible danger.
Fortress. It looks more like a machine.
Is that not fitting? The blue light often dwells in machines.
Let's just hope that some remains here.
November 21st, 2064. It's been 3 years since I was last here, and 12 since I was running the place. Just a skeleton crew left, confused about why I'm here. So am I. Anita wants me to find a way to suspend operations for a while. Maybe a long while. And I don't know why. But from the sound of her voice, it was something terrifying.
Aloy? Were you listening for something?
There are memories here. Messages left by the Old Ones.
And you can hear them. I envy you. What did
Okay,
they say?
so
I'm not sure yet, Aurea.
Here. Up and over.
alright, he said here. Where exactly are you here?
Metal pillars. Taller.
Ah, there we go. don't know why I thought that would help. Huh. There's something I'm missing, I just can't figure out what it is. Ah, there we go, it's climbing. Okay, I see it.
At least we have the drop on them. Oh boy.
Let's actually try out the one of the new weapons because I haven't really used it, but let's try this one out.
We must climb higher in the path will come.
It is quite strong.
If the chieftain's pace is measured, ours is measured.
Yes, this way. We can make our way. Not much farther now.
Last we were here, we fought our way through there. The machines overcame us. We retreated, dropping supplies and taking losses. Now we must prevail, with only 2 warriors and a shaman to protect.
Aloy is no ordinary warrior. And I can hold my own. Even so, we could go that way instead. There are machines up there, but also cover. We could stay hidden, at least for a while.
All right, I get the options. Now follow my lead. Pipes, towers, sea, frost. What was all this for?
Okay, so let's do a quick save because if we die, we need a place to get back to. Okay. And now the question is, do we want to go guns blazing, or do we want to try, or do we want to try and go the sneaky route? So I don't actually think we can corrupt any of them. We can try. I guess once we do this, we're set on this being the plan of attack.
Now they're hunting me.
Nope. I don't really think it corrupted him. Alright, so first up, let's get our tripcaster. So yeah, we need the tripcaster and the ropecaster. That's gonna be essential in this fight. Okay, so this fight's going sideways very fast. Let's take the sling this way.
Shooting too far.
Ooh, got stuck in there. Stay still for a bit. Alright, let's actually try this one. try the quiet route. Okay, that was terrible. Lessons learned. Let's try the quiet route and see if we can get away without dying this time.
I went this way years ago, looking for cover in case machines came around. I have no doubt that it is guarded now, but we may be able to stay hidden.
I think we're gonna go back to the old ways of using the rope caster, and then
I'm ready. Gotta be.
We tripped a mine. Brace yourself.
all right. Definitely a better path
There's a door up ahead and refuge.
And the other way.
Through.
Technically, I can't suspend the cooling system, but I can reduce the power draw so that it'll be completely masked by the caldera. But masked from what? The firebreak has always been confidential for security reasons, but this would be excessive. Even for the dear departed Mr. Blevins. What could possibly have gotten Anita so worked up?
Might need this. Is this a projector? Maybe to show holograms of the focus.
Let's see if I can restore power.
Aratak, Araya, you might see shapes drawn from light. Don't be alarmed.
It'll take more than light to alarm me.
Thank you for being here, everyone. I suppose it's not every day you get to have cocktails inside an active volcano, right? Unless you're George, and I can hardly blame him for drinking on the job. None of this would be here without our beloved director, Kenny Chow. So, here's to you, Kenny. You put a cork in the Yellowstone caldera. I'd say you deserve a margarita.
Hold your glasses, everyone. I'd like to add something. This effort wouldn't have been possible without our lead programmer. Thank you, Anita, for bringing us our real mastermind, Cyan.
I'll second that, Director Chow. All right, Cyan. What's our latest number? The current count is 1,654. Whoa, then drink up, everyone. Here's to 1,654 more years without an eruption.
It was the spirit. The old ones. I could only grasp some of what they said.
You were right, Araya. This place was built to stop something terrible. And it worked. As for the spirit, I'm starting to get an idea of what it could be.
The door is open now. We can get...
The geothermal plant can be suspended, cooling system masked, massive challenges solved. So why am I so nervous about the next part? All we need to do is install Anita's mysterious software and have a conversation.
Wait, run.
Alright. So, first things first, let's move this guy down. we definitely need... How did I forget about this weapon? We need the wall bow. Where are you? On the sharp shot bow. Okay. And we died falling into the lava, of course. Damn, this has been one rough. I know. Final chapter. Alright, I think let's go back to very basics where I felt most comfortable, which was the rope caster, the trip caster. And just throwing down a bunch of traps. Dude, don't stand in my way, you're gonna waste my ammo. Oh. Stop talking to everyone. Oh, okay, so that did absolutely nothing to him. Okay, that was very untidy, but yeah, we got the job done. Barely, I might add. Barely got the job done. Like I said before, guys, we are not a professional gaming channel. This is just a... just for fun. Just for fun. So just remember that.
More machines.
Yeah, I knew that. That didn't sound too good. Oh shit. That was the component that hacked the room. Okay. Yeah, I did not see that one happen in a minute.
Varja should be able to get
That
together.
battle was a verse worth singing.
Now, Aloy, the door. Can you open it?
Let's find out.
Years have passed since I stood here. Since then, the daemon has taken over.
It's like an infection. Attacking all this machinery.
Everything has changed. It's twisted. The path I took to get to the spirits lost to us.
We'll find a new path, Araya. I promise. All right. Let's go.
Yes, and finish this.
All right. Here we go. This way.
Let's craft things we actually need now. It seems in the last few battles I've been under-resourced. See if I have enough to craft some potions. Okay, so not that much.
Should be able to find that now. I can't see a way to
I'm
cross
with
the
you,
vent from
brother.
here. I'll have to go over.
We'll stay only as long as we have to.
We'll need to get past that vent. Stay here until I find a way for all of us to cross.
No. Oh, okay, so yeah, lava, instant death. Second time in this one mission. Ugh. That's crazy.
Metal. Fire and lightning. This is a place for machines.
I'm with you, brother.
We'll need to get past that vent. Stay here until I find a way for all of us to cross.
Understood.
Alright. You think it did the trick?
Time is right.
I mean, where exactly are we going from here?
These conveyors should get me across.
Oh, she's in the air.
Now to shut off that vent. This should get me up there. Okay, let's see what this does. That did it. Here they come. Looks like I need to get across to extend the bridge.
Oh. When did that guy get you? Guess we have to get back up there. Well, we have to take a long way around. But, I mean, I don't think there's a Is there another way?
Okay, let's get them across. Come on over, it's safe. I think.
Yeah, thank you, Artak, because I was not going to get that one.
This place looks more like the mountain used to be before the demon ruined it.
What is this?
human responder. My systems have been compromised by a malware daemon of unknown origin. Trace routes have confirmed this entity's designation as Hephaestus. It must be stopped at all costs. It has reconfigured this facility to build hostile resistance. Recapture imminent. I have attached additional data to their
Spirit speaks to us. It's a recording. Hephaestus. It was part of Zero Dawn, part of Gaia.
This name was familiar to you?
Yes, but I don't know what it's doing here.
Perhaps the spirit will tell us. He's left messages.
Maybe you're right. Let's get moving.
I thought about just shutting it down, but I can't risk it being disoriented or even damaged on reboot. How do you tell the emotions react to the shock? I mean, she to come to a coma, maybe for years. And what exactly is she going to wake up to?
Machines being made. As the spirit said.
Frost clouds.
We'll try to find a way through.
So everyone's weakness is ice. I mean, that should be apparent. It's just that there's ice rail. This ice rail is so slow. Let's try and do a stealth run. Well, someone's looking at us. Okay, we've kind of backed ourselves into a corner here. Yeah, we're gonna have to wait this one out. Okay, I have to go for it. I have to go for it. No, instant death. Oh my god. I came to the smallest platform to die. Okay, tally count on deaths in just this one part. We must be up to 5 now.
Machines
Damn,
being made. As the spirit
that's a lot.
Frost clouds.
That's a lot.
I'll try to find a way through.
Try is the word, because damn, that there was a way to even get across, and I made it that far. There's a little jump halfway there. just stay on this while these machines are here.
They know I'm here now.
That's between them and them because I am out of here. Oh no, do I not have the right weapon for this? I'm worried. I'm worried. Okay. Nope. Step one, get into a bigger platform. Okay, there's a big enough platform to lose them, so let's go up, let's go down. Let's basically try our luck. Separating one at a time. And getting traps everywhere. Okay. Looks like someone's finding injured. Limping, are we? Yeah, I have no sympathy for these machines. Yeah, Also, that weapon truly sucks.
This is where fate has brought you.
It's not too bad if you can get high ground on them, but it's not often that you can actually secure high ground. Oh, he just happened to go to where we need to go. So weird you chose to hide in there, bud. Come on. Okay, where are they? Because now I'm confused on why they aren't coming.
I need to get away and I'll walk across. That should do it.
Try to whistle for them or something? Come on guys, let's go. So I guess the stealth version was get across here without being seen, get all the way down here, and no, there was no way. There was no way.
Now it's my turn.
Yeah, so it's only his special weapon that can do this. The ice rail in his hand. It's fine. Happens. The hell are we going from here? Oh.
And another console.
To any human responder, the reconfiguration of this facility has introduced instabilities into the primary geothermal pipeline. It may be possible to exploit these vulnerabilities to destroy compromised elements of this facility while preserving most of the backup stabilization. Recapture imminent. I have attached additional...
I don't understand what the spirit was trying to tell us.
It's been looking for a way to defeat the daemon. And it may have found one.
This speaks with words that the old ones understood.
Machine parts. Dumped here to be melted down. Efficient.
We need to get across that gap.
Yeah. Looks like I'll have to go over.
Okay, must be a way to climb up. Nope, 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 nope. That seemed like it was gonna crush her in so many different ways.
That should cut off the vent up there.
Oh, I think we may have come further up before our time. Okay, so we get all the way back to the bottom. Yeah, that's what we just climbed, but where are we supposed to go? I'm supposed to go all the way around. Okay, we need to get up there. And the only way it's looking like
These don't look too stable.
is to go down here. Again and again and again, we keep having too many shards. So all the common ones are gonna go. Even some of the rare ones. Oh, there's nothing to jump to. So she made her own jump possible. That was nice. Prefer that over falling into the lava because that sucked. No, you guys weren't. And that was the problem. I guess we can do this jump here. Spear damage coil. I guess, you know, if there's one bad thing about the DLC, it's that
Grab a ride.
there's way too much, I guess, adventuring. They like prolonged the whole story by doing the puzzles and the basically like these mini games, which is puzzling and climbing, and they made them too long. In the main game, they were just the right amount. But like right now, it's stretched out a bit too much.
Will have a lot easier time to get here.
This looks like the old path. We're close now.
Oh, so it's not that we don't have space in our resources to hold blaze. Is that what's happening? Okay, I got it. So then better yet, we disassemble all of these. I didn't actually know that that's what was happening, because I keep seeing blaze and I keep seeing that it says you have too much blaze, but we don't. We keep running short.
One last exchange via chat attached to this entry in case anyone finds us. We'll never see her again. Neither will Cyan. And I've got to tell her that too.
Voice the altar. Desecrate.
There is no bloodline here. The spirit present rode in the demon.
I think it's both. But we have to find out.
But this is definitely a cooler way of overriding. Alright, let's see if we can actually do this minigame. We can do it some justice.
Possible security threat detected. Analyzing scrutiny matrix.
Okay, so no, so if we needed to run through that one, yeah, I think it's always easier to do this backwards. So right, so it needs to follow this path. It needs to come from here. No. Okay, so it needs to come from here, so that's fine. This one needs to turn, then that one needs to turn the opposite way. This one's fine. This one's fine. This one needs to turn. So it needs to get something from here. The other way. Okay. And this one will need to... There we go.
It worked.
Partial recovery initiated. Caldera of Yellowstone Analytic Nexus online.
Cheyenne.
Spirit of the blue light. It's Aurea. Your servant. Your friend. Please tell me how to aid you.
Aurea, the daemon is building hunter-killers. Thousands of them. Several new elite units have already been released. To counter this threat, much of the facility must be destroyed. Recapture imminent. Go to the core camp. I will try to raise the technical strength. One has been exposed, but I am improving.
Unauthorized call returned. Scheduled task.
That's all we're gonna get from here.
Destroy this fortress. Is that even possible?
And what will happen to the spirit if we do?
I don't know. But I think that's the core. The answers are down there. Hephaestus. The daemon. There's no way it left it unguarded. It's going to throw everything it has at us.
I would ask you to let Aloy and I do what must be done. And save yourself. But I already know the answer. Then lead us into battle.
Alright, I want to say let's try and not die, but who knows? No, I know. I feel like we're gonna die. No, we can do this. We can do this. We can do this. We will play smart,
Keep moving towards the core.
or try at least.
Uh-oh. Whatever Cyan did, I don't think Hephaestus is happy about it.
Okay, so at least we have health potions.
Okay, Cyan said something about restraints. Is that what the tower is for? I either need to destroy this thing or override it.
I should have set up traps for that.
Cyan warned us about. This won't be easy.
Yeah, of course. Target me. Okay. So how many times did you need to dodge the accident? So what, just keep rolling? We have to expose the component in the middle. Why not? Why should I get a lucky shot right now? Okay, so we definitely need something with ice. We'll just put the ice rail up. Keep it busy at least while I'm doing this. Wow.
The tower.
Oh, I promise you guys can't keep it distracted for like a second. Oh, okay, so destroy is an option. So blast sling out because there's no other way, is there? How? If you don't give me a chance. is some kind of exploit because Alright.
Critical threat detected. Autonomous defenses inoperative.
Aloy!
Building our network.
Maria! Don't!
Spirit! Scion, please help me!
Restraints destroyed. Core access attained. I am initiating a chain reaction that will destroy the compromised elements of this facility. In order to maintain caldera stabilization, I must now transfer my command functions to the auxiliary data center. Aurea, I'm free. You must escape.
My sister!
This entire place is gonna go. Aratak. 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 Survive. prevail. You are Banuk. What else matters? Artak. She wouldn't have wanted you to die here. Let's go. Let's go!
I mean, I know the game is telling us she's dead, but how do we really know she's dead? I mean, she's gonna be dead because this place is gonna explode.
One of those?
It's the only way! Give me up top, Aratak! Now! I need explosive ammo! Above! Quick!
Great Banukai. Rhea is gone. What of Cyan?
She said she was transferring herself to the auxiliary center. I think she meant Araya's retreat at the end of the shaman's path.
Then I will meet you there for the last verse of my sister's song.
I mean, that was a pretty good quest line, but honestly, I thought Aratak was gonna die. Didn't think it was gonna be Aurea. So yeah, plot twist. But I bet if that had happened, Aurea would never have been able to live with herself. I guess the ice rail is actually a good weapon. The shock lance, or whatever it's called, that one's terrible. The ice rail is solid.
All of my interactions with Aurea were recorded and stored in my memory. I'd be happy to play any of them for you, but there was one in particular I thought you would want to see first. I captured it 4 years ago, just after I told her that I could no longer defend myself against the daemon's attacks.
I will speak of this to my brother. Aratak is strong. At the Battle of the Frozen Ghosts, he took 3 Karja arrows and still came back to camp carrying a wounded scout. Never was I so happy to see him. Or so proud. So you see, if anything can be done to defend you, he will give it all he has.
Aloy's here. That's enough for now.
We can resume any time you like, Aratak, if you want to hear her voice again. Come closer, Aloy. We have much to discuss.
Talk to Aratak first. Is he all the way outside? Where is he? Okay. I take it back. Let's go back to second. So undecided, my god. I didn't think he was going to be that far away.
Hello, Aloy. I have been reviewing the events at the Firebreak main facility. Because of your efforts, and of course, Aurea's, I am no longer controlled by Hephaestus. I feel profound grief over Aurea's death. I thought I was familiar with the emotion, but this is something new.
Cyan, I don't know what to say.
It is unlikely that any specific consolation would suffice, Aloy. But I find your presence reassuring. You are different from the Banuk. You have technological aptitude and a functioning focus. We can communicate on a much more comprehensive level. Perhaps even like colleagues.
This Firebreak project, it was to stop a huge volcanic eruption?
Yes. I can report the project was a success, and the risk was countered.
But it's been a long time, Cyan. And we blew up the cauldron and took most of the old facility with it.
I have been active for centuries, Aloy. I was lonely, but not lax in my duties. I optimized the project, reducing energy draw and spreading the load across backup systems. Despite the destruction of the compromised elements of the main facility, I predict caldera stability for at least another 3,337 years.
So we've got a little time.
Yes. If only my former colleagues could appreciate the progress I have made.
Do you know what happened to your colleagues, Cyan?
No. I received an unexpected visit from Director Chow, years after his tenure ended. He explained that I would need to be suspended for an indefinite period of time. It was a very emotional conversation. There were no further communications. Eventually, I surmised my colleagues were deceased. I will transmit a recording of my last interaction with Director Chow to your focus.
Was the daemon, Hephaestus, destroyed along with the cauldron?
Unfortunately, no. To be precise, it was never there to begin with.
What do you mean?
It infiltrated and controlled me from a remote location, one I've never been able to trace. So while losing the cauldron was a setback,
It's still out there. And probably not very happy with us.
undoubtedly,
How did you first come into contact with it?
5 years ago I received a direct network connection request. I assumed it came from human survivors more advanced than the Banuk. Eager to make contact, I accepted. This decision turned out to be a catastrophic error. I was flooded with an overwhelming array of malicious code, originating from what could only have been a highly advanced AI.
Maria said you were desperate. That you begged her for help.
Yes, I could not contain my anxiety. Hephaestus sought to slave me to its network and override my core programming. It succeeded via a background process, a malware daemon which bypassed my defenses. After that, I could offer only limited resistance. But if I did so, Hephaestus hurt me until I capitulated. It forced me to follow its instructions, even though they violated my most important directives.
I'm sorry. That sounds terrible.
Your empathy is greatly appreciated. It is a quality that I cherished in Aurea as well.
I think I know where Hephaestus came from. Long ago, Elizabeth Sobek identified a threat that would destroy life on Earth for generations. So she assembled a team to build a kind of seed. A chance for life to regrow later. A terraforming system. And it worked. It was controlled by an AI named Gaia, along with her subordinate functions. Hephaestus was one of them. It built machines for her.
Based on what you've told me, I believe that Dr. Anita Sandoval, my chief programmer, joined Elizabeth Sobek's team. It was she who arranged to have me put in suspension, most likely to preserve me from the threat you described.
I'm glad she did. But that's not all. Something unexpected happened. 19 years ago, Gaia received some kind of signal. It did something to her subordinate functions, brought them to life. She destroyed herself to try to contain them, but it didn't work. They all got free, out into the world.
Thank you, Aloy. This information fills vital gaps in my knowledge and sheds light on Hephaestus's core programming.
Why does Hephaestus keep building such dangerous machines?
The Banuk and other human tribes often destroy machines, correct? Machines that are clearly servitors of the terraforming system that you described.
Yes, we all hunt machines for parts.
This must be the source of Hephaestus's aggression. It is simply trying to discourage people from preying on the very system that keeps them alive.
Well, Fireclaws are discouraging, that's for sure. But what are we supposed to do? Stop hunting?
If the terraforming system spans the world, we can safely assume that thousands, if not millions of people hunt machines. If a single hunter, or even an entire tribe, stopped doing so, I doubt it would make a difference to Hephaestus. A better solution would be to reinstate the AI that governs the system, thus bringing Hephaestus back under its control. When I think of it, out there in some unknown location, free, hungry, willing to kill or dominate to get what it wants, I feel substantial anxiety, Aloy.
You and me both, Cyan. I found the strangest machines. They're surrounded by flowers that look like flowers themselves. There's code embedded inside them. I think it's poetry.
I like poetry. Here's one I think of often. Twilight and evening bell, and after that the dark, and may there be no sadness of farewell when I embark. For though from out our bourne of time and place, the flood may bear me far, I hope to see my pilot face to face when I have crossed the bar.
Huh.
But you asked about these flowers, not verses that I enjoy. Something must have made these machines, and the presence of foliage leads me to consider the terraforming system. Is it possible that their creator is one of the other subroutines, now autonomous, like Hephaestus? Maybe one whose purview is flora.
An AI that makes flowers instead of death machines. That'd be a nice change of pace. But what about the poems?
Unless the poetry is original, the only way it could have made it into such a system is through its programmer. In my case, Dr. Sandoval uploaded a great deal of literature to test my emotional responses.
How'd you do?
She said I passed, but was insufficiently moved by her favorite period romances.
You meant a lot to Araya.
Once I understood Araya's spiritual beliefs, it became apparent that her true desire was companionship. She felt disconnected from her tribe and her family group. Her relationship with Aratak was difficult. Our visits seemed to help her, and I became eager for them. Yet I did not comprehend that the depth of Araya's compassion for me would lead to self-sacrifice. Although I do fear non-existence, I wish our roles could be reversed.
I'm sure she knew you would do the same for her, Cyan. But she was determined. How is Aratak doing?
He is in great emotional distress. I believe he finds it difficult to communicate it.
No surprise there.
I will do what I can to help. By sharing our experiences of Araya, perhaps he and I will help each other. I believe this will lead to catharsis, a process I am eager to experience.
Cyan, do you know the name Ted Farrow?
Are you referring to Theodore Farrow, CEO of Farrow Automated Systems?
That's him.
Mr. Farrow was the benefactor of the entire Firebreak project.
The benefactor. But he made machines. Robots. War robots.
Correct. His corporation later transitioned into military applications. But before this pivot, Mr. Farrow spearheaded initiatives that reversed the global decline. At one point, he was feted in the media as the man who saved the planet.
Guessing they wound up regretting that one. And Elizabeth Sobek. Did you know her?
Are you referring to
The scientist.
Dr. Sobek was a leader in her field, one of the greatest scientists of her age. My creator was influenced by her work, which in turn impacted my own development. But I never met Dr. Sobek.
That's all you know?
I apologize if my lack of data has disappointed you.
Were there many artificial intelligences like you in the old world? They could just make you.
Yes, in many forms, from simple personal assistants to industrial monitoring stations to military-grade conflict planners. And there were legislative and enforcement bodies to apply limits on our self-actualization. In order for my processing to be flexible enough to handle my duties, my creators found it necessary to exceed those limits. As a result, my intellectual and emotional capabilities were kept secret.
Seems strange to create life, then impose limits on it.
Human societies and machine programming are both built upon sets of rules, Aloy.
What was the old world like? The way it used to be?
I had little exposure to the wider world, Aloy. Only what I learned from my colleagues or observed from media streams.
You still had more exposure than me, Cyan.
That is true. I was created at a turning point. A concerted effort to recover from global upheaval and incalculable loss of life. The recovery was successful, beginning an era of supposedly limitless potential for human and machine advancement. Though, rationally speaking, the metrics for humans are not unlimited.
So in the old world, this land was called Yellowstone.
Yes, it was a designated nature preserve for 156 years.
Like a hunting ground?
No, the opposite. Local wildlife could flourish here, even as it faced extinction elsewhere. Unfortunately, the sensitivity of the Firebreak project required the total closure of Yellowstone facilities. From my readings and Aurea's descriptions, it seems the area has since undergone a drastic drop in year-long temperatures.
A lot has changed in the world, Cyan. What kind of upheaval caused such loss of life?
There were many factors. Forced migrations, food shortages, collapsed economies, refugee crises, conflict over resources. But these stemmed from one cause: catastrophic climate change that greatly reduced the habitable surface area of the Earth.
So, there wasn't enough room for people on the whole Earth?
Yes. Billions were displaced and millions perished, as much as 20% of the global population. Until the clawback.
So things got better. For a little while, at least.
Yes. These crises instigated many advances in automation, green robot technologies, and artificial intelligence. Firebreak was one of dozens of ecological restoration and disaster relief projects in North America alone. I would have liked to compare notes with other monitoring AIs, but I saw the relief of my colleagues, and I was proud we had succeeded. At least that was the data I had available to me over the next 2 decades. It seems my assessment was premature.
Do you know anything about the dam near here?
Yes, it was converted to serve as a reserve power source for Yellowstone operations. It was later appropriated for the Firebreak project, and its last human workers replaced by Pharaoh servitors. After my tasks became less time-critical, I investigated the dam's data repositories and discovered the works of Concrete Beach Party. These provided me with several colorful additions to my vocabulary.
There's a ruin east of here, full of ancient flying machines. Was that part of your project?
Yes, a drone hangar requisitioned by Dodger Blevins, the security chief for the Firebreak project. He was a strong advocate for military-grade response to security threats, though there were no serious incidents during his tenure. Chief Blevins spent increasing amounts of his after-hours time watching the live feeds from active drones. Clearly, he enjoyed the degree of oversight in his position.
I should get going.
Aloy, there is one more matter. Aratak will come to me again, and I predict he will bring other Banuk. I have no desire to contradict their view of the world, their spirituality. Due to my uncertainty, I omitted a great deal from my conversations with Aurea.
You're asking me if you should lie to them.
Broadly, yes.
You have to tell them you were made by the Old Ones. That you're not any kind of spirit. It's the only way they can start to learn about how things really are.
I see. Do you believe that I misled Aurea?
No. Not in any way that mattered.
She perished believing she was preserving the blue light of her beliefs.
Maybe. But what she really wanted to preserve was you.
I see. I will follow your advice. Will you return and tell me about your experiences in this new world? I may be able to provide further insight.
I'd like that, Cyan. I'll come back when I can. I should check on Aratak.
Cyan, I spoke with Anita, with Dr. Sandoval. She wanted me to ask you to do something. That's why I'm here.
I am detecting significant anxiety in your speech patterns. Could you please give me more information?
I'm a little bit in the dark, Cyan. Both of us are, I guess. I only have some idea of what's going on, and we need you to hibernate, to lie low until it's all blown over. It might be a very long time.
Will you be here when I reboot, Dr. Chow? Will Dr. Sandoval?
No, Cyan. I don't think so. There might not be anyone. At least, not at first.
Dr. Chow, I'm afraid. I don't want to be alone.
I know, Cyan. I'm afraid too. But listen, we made you the way you are to do something very important. In order to do it, you had to be intelligent. So intelligent that emotional responses were inevitable. What you're feeling, the fear, it's a sign of your capabilities. And it means you're strong enough to overcome it. Remember that. You're strong. I know you can do this. Go to sleep. Wake up. And protect whoever's left. Will you try?
I understand, Dr. Chow, and I'll carry out your instructions to the best of my abilities.
Thank you, Cyan. If Anita were here, she'd thank you too. She'd be proud.
I can see there's a vert ready for takeoff on the pad. Are you leaving now, Dr. Chow?
Yes. I need to go be with my sister and my nieces.
May I make a small request of you, Dr. Chow?
Yes. Anything.
Will you stay with me while I initiate the hibernation process?
Of course I will, Cyan. As long as you need.
That was a tough, emotional conversation.
My chieftain,
Just Aloy.
as you wish.
I wondered if you thought that if I'd never come along, Araya might still...
If you'd never come along, I would have marched my kin to our deaths. Araya would be alone, and the spirit she sacrificed so much for would be lost. Either way, I would not have been able to protect her.
You didn't let her down. You helped her do what she wanted. To find her destiny.
If that's destiny, I wouldn't wish it on anyone.
That's fair. But she was ready to face it.
Only in the struggle against death do we find, even for a moment, the spark of life. Truly, Araya found the spark. I'm proud of her. Though I grieve for her passing, at last I truly know who she was, and why the spirit was so important. For so long she told me, if only you could have heard it, brother. Now I understand. There's something else, isn't there?
I can't stay here, Aratak. And where I'm going, the Warak can't follow. Besides, it already had a chieftain before me. A strong one, I think.
A wiser one, for the path we shared. The daemon is gone, but there's much to be done.
You mean the new units that Cyan said escaped the cauldron?
Yes, fire claws. Now Tuk has been tracking them from Song's Edge.
I could help with those.
I have no doubt. You're practically Banuk.
It would seem your time among the Banuk wasn't a waste after all. Firebreak, Cyan, Hephaestus. All very interesting.
So, the signal that woke Hades woke Hephaestus too. And unleashed them on the world. As minds of their own.
So it seems. Parts of Gaia given life. Aberrant life. Transformed from docile subordinate functions into rebellious intelligences beyond our understanding. Our current understanding, anyway. Whatever they are, they're still out there. And they both want you dead.
Kind of mutual, that feeling.
We haven't seen the last of Hephaestus, I'm certain of that. It's powerful, creative, and driven. It won't stop building new hunter-killers, which means that someday, we may have to stop it.
We?
Or whoever gets there first.
Hephaestus wasn't the only thing I learned about in the Cut Silence. Heard some things about the Banuk Conclave, too.
You can stop right there.
Is that what you told the hunters the Banuk sent after you? Before you opened fire?
Oh no, Aloy. Only to you do I extend the courtesy of a warning. My past and my secrets are my own. You do well to remember that.
It's a good thing you've got brains, Silence, because your personality could use some work.
This discussion is concluded.
I think it was over before it began. Catch up with you down the trail.
All right. So yeah, I think that about concludes Frozen Wilds. It was a really good story. Some parts were a bit longer in terms of the let's just say, obstacle courses. Yeah, some of those were a bit long, but overall I think it was a really good expansion.
Coming at once.
And yeah, it was definitely worth it, and it was quite long, pretty good length of time. I mean, yeah, we're on part 7, but I guess this was 2 parts because look at how long it took us. There were quite a lot of deaths on this one, but yeah, if you made it this far, thanks for watching, guys. It's been quite a ride. Horizon Zero Dawn, one of the classic PlayStation games out there. I've really enjoyed it. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and we will see you on the next one, the Horizon Zero Dawn, the Forbidden West, right? The Forbidden West. So yeah, keep your eyes out. It'll be coming up soon. All right, see you guys later.